I'm Paula Nutting, your musculoskeletal specialist. What a gorgeous day we've got here, and what we're doing today is we're working on our rehabilitation for lower back. We have so many people with problems with lower backs, terrible incidents, and normally it's because they're weak in their abdominals and their core and weak in their gluteals, and that gives us an unsupported, unstable spine. So we're using a pool as a medium to help support us. The reason pools are so good is A, there's buoyancy, which gives you a lovely protective, nurturing feel. 2, there's a dynamic stability in there, which means that when you push through the water, it gives you resistance, which is similar to weight training, but not to that level. And 3, there's a wonderful integrity where the water pushes against the skin and the tissues, which means it reduces your chance of inflammation just by the nature of that compression. Now Roz is going to help me with some really simple basic moves to assist you to support your spine. And there's probably 15 minutes that you want to spend in the water, which isn't a lot of time. Okay Roz, we're going to start with just some simple walking. When you're walking in the water, you're going to try to make sure that your core muscles, which means your tummy muscles, are nice and strong. And we're really thinking about our gluteals, so our bottom muscles as well. And we walk forwards and backwards. And you're going to repeat that probably half a dozen times. Do again for me, Roz, just one more time forward and back, because I really want her to concentrate that her arms are going to try to swing through. If you don't have good core stability, your arms are going to have to swim like little fish fins. So just do it to your level. After you've done that half a dozen times, or 6 times if you don't speak half a dozen language, then we go side step. Legs wide and then right in together, and we're coming back both ways. This is working our gluteal muscles, so our side little bottom muscles, and it works our abductors and our adductors of our legs. And it's a really wonderful exercise to do that will help strengthen and support. So once we've done back and forward a handful of times, focusing on our bottoms and our tummies, we're going to then get to the wall and try to do some abdominal work. So you're going to turn around and either hang on to the wall if you need to bring yourself up, or if you've got a little step like this, we're just going to simply twist using our gorgeous oblique tummy muscles. So we need strength in our obliques because they attach to support the spine on the lateral side of you and on the back side of you. And it feels so wonderful to strengthen them. And then we follow it up with some simple knee and hip flexion and extension. So out they come out. Her tummy muscles again are strong. Her bottom muscles help squeeze as she goes out there. So squeezing the bottom to come out, pulling in with the tummy to go in. Don't forget, you've really got to squeeze the bottom there and then coming in. And that's our precursor for the next move, which is all about bottoms again. So standing close to the wall, squeezing the bottom tight, Roz, and she's drawing the spine as well. So the small of the back is strengthening, and then she moves in to the wall and then releases it. So in for a count of 3, 2, 1, and release. In for a count of 3, keep it squeezed, Roz, keep it squeezed, and out. When we go out, what we're doing is we're relaxing the spine and relaxing the gluteals for the next move. And it's a wonderful strength. You're going to have a little bit of pain in back. A little bit of muscle pain is fine, providing it dies over after a few hours. If it's still obnoxiously painful the next day, you need to go and see someone about it, because this small muscle exercise is still too much for you. 3 more wonderful exercises to go. One is now we're starting to incorporate our lower limbs, and we're going to be moving, bringing the elbow to the knee. So we're using a small range to see if we can contract the trunk, and using our rotation means that we're using our big lat muscles. Those back muscles are wonderfully supportive. And then we come down and make it a little further by bringing the feet and the heels of the feet in touch with those hands. Great job, Roz. One more wonderful trick that we're going to do, and that's going to be going over to a step in the water. Our last wonderful move in our back support series is just a simple, wonderful step up. Now, step ups are terrific because they make you use the quadricep muscles, the hamstrings, the calves, and the glutes, and it's a wonderful functional movement. So all we're doing is using one foot to step up and down, and you're going to do that for 20 times before you would change to the other leg. Now, it's terrific to do that single plane, but now we're looking that Roz is going into a side step. So we're increasing our options for our stability. She's making more work on the little side muscles on the top standing leg. That foot's coming right up onto that step. And again, you're going to do that for about 20 times. Now, these are fantastic moves, and I want you to use them as often as you can because they'll really support and help your spine. With such a high incidence of lower back pain and such simple, easy moves to correct that, I want you to think about factoring this into your lifestyle. I'm Paula Nutting, your musculoskeletal specialist.